Okay, this will probably never see the light of day, but I want to try Stripe projects and make something that tracks GitHub traffic on more than just a fortnightly cadence. So as far as I can see, GitHub only lets you look at traffic, clones and referrals, etc. going back 2 weeks. I want to record that over a longer time. I'm going to need some APIs, I'm going to need some storage. I want to see if I can just vibe this up in 30 minutes or so with Stripe projects. I've never used Stripe projects before. I haven't even looked at the documentation really since it was launched. So here it goes. I'm going to just let Cursor do the heavy lifting here. Okay, I'm going to explain my project. Right, what do I need to do? I'm going to zoom in a bit. Interesting. Going straight into looking for Stripe project status. And return. Yeah, okay, that's correct. Yeah, it's got a little plan for me. Next.js, daily sync, Vercel cron. Sounds good. E.g. GitHub auth login, or a hosted LDP with a catalog. Auth. I would like auth 0 actually. Yeah, this all looks great. Auth 0. Oh, hang on. If you'd like to move it, for Postgres plus auth.js, Supabase and auth 0. Okay, so it's scaffolding the app, fetching all the different Stripe project catalog entries. Okay, so a catalog entry is a provider that it can use, like Supabase or auth 0. Now it's scaffolding my Next.js app, adding auth 0, Prisma Deps, don't know what Deps is. Add Prisma schema, database hub with GitHub sync. Okay. Let's check back in the mode. This is kind of fun. I shouldn't imagine this will go past any kind of free tier, but it might. Still on step 1, but I can see it's actually building some files over here. Oh my gosh, it's built a lot. This mode is 4. This is the problem. This is just off and away now. Okay, so we're into auth 0. I imagine this should be a relatively easy task for the LLM, the agent in Cursor, because building a dashboard from GitHub APIs is something that would have been written millions of times online with various tutorials. So I'm expecting a fairly nice looking final website at the end here. So we're 9 minutes in. Just watching it run here. Oh, it's telling me what I have to do without doing it for me. That's fine. Things you should know, GitHub token is 1 token for the whole app. Today, it must be able to retrack it. Okay. Build succeed database. If you want, we can. First, go ahead and run the project setup. So I've asked Cursor here to go ahead and run those commands in the README file that are setting up the various Stripe projects components. See if it can do that for me. It's attempting. I wonder how much of developer time is spent just doing this now, watching the chat. Probably more than people care to admit. My worry with this is that people that are using projects won't necessarily know all of these different the catalogue of providers that are here. So I know some of these, and I could build something quite powerful without really knowing what I just did. Good? That's good. Oh. So we're into Vercel now. Not clear to me, I guess because it's going so quickly, what these different issues are that it's hitting and trying to resolve. Why is it rotating tokens already? It's been 20 minutes. So I thought it created some sort of Auth0 account for me using Stripe project. Not a separate Auth0 sign up. I did by hand. What happened is the Stripe project flow, Stripe project link Auth0 with your config, link Auth0 to this Stripe project. Let's try this. Interesting. Easier to do it all through the command line. Okay, why didn't it do this for me before? Okay, so let's just open this page. That sent me an email apparently. Let's have a look at that. Yep, I've got that. Okay, I'm making some progress. There's the callback that I need. Wow, okay, place that. Oh, I have to sign up. I can open the dashboard now, and what will I see? Nothing. Okay, well that's a bit of progress. We'll leave this just there. I haven't told it which GitHub repos to track yet. The page isn't loading on the dashboard. I imagine we need to link it to GitHub. I don't see that has been done anywhere yet. There's a lot of info in here that I'll need to block out. So much happening behind the scenes here. Frightening, really. With 37 minutes in, I feel like we're very close to some progress. Oh, doing something. I'm going to ask for a button on the dashboard to do a new import from GitHub, so I can just click that whenever I want to update. We are 51 minutes in. I still think we could have something here within the hour. I'm still optimistic. Ah! Now we have something. Okay, hang on. Next. Let's run the sync. Oh! Interesting. We have a thing. There's a thing. Okay, let's add another repo. I mean, it's built something. I don't know what we built, but we built it. Okay, so it's 10 minutes later, and I've been playing about with Cursor, giving it some additional prompts to try and make this dashboard more close to what I actually want. And this is the result that I've got now. So I can add new repositories here. I can give it a nice friendly name here, and I can give it the actual URL of the repository. Then I can drill down into certain date periods that I want to look at. I can do a manual import by hitting this run sync button here. And you can see now I have an overall view with charts and graphs of my views and clones of my repository. This is my ZipScoot API workshop. This is my Agentic Commerce UCP SPT workshop. And here I can see, going back now to the furthest date I have of GitHub is about 16 days ago. And from then on, I'll have an aggregation of all the different views and clones going forward, thanks to this little demo that I've spun up. And it all works with authentication using Auth0 and persistence using Supabase. And of course, it's all hosted on and deployed on Vercel, so I can log in here. So now that that initial framework and scaffolding is set up, it's super easy for me to continue building this out. And I'm really happy with the result, actually. Okay, well look, that took 1 hour and 6 minutes, and we do have something, although it was pretty I don't know, it was pretty awkward poking around in Vercel, and I haven't even logged into the persistence layer here. Auth0 was pretty easy. It was difficult discovering the accounts and sort of logins that it had set up for me, but we did get there. I'm interested now to see that now that that's set up, I need to really investigate how secure this is. But what I do imagine is it would be very easy now that the sort of foundational framework is there to make this look and feel a lot better. So I'm kind of impressed that we got there in the end, although it was a bit of a struggle for the last 10 minutes or so. Lots of waiting around, trying to find the right prompt set to give, but the result is kind of cool. I'm going to keep going with this and let you know where we end up. Okay, 1 hour and 7 minutes.